Hi, my name is Olivia Boonder, and I read Spaghetti and a Hot Dog Bun by Maria Desmondi, and it was published in 2008. So this book tells of a girl, her name's Lucy, and she's been bullied at school, and it just kind of revolves around a message her grandpa gave her, and I'll read it to you. So, he says, "It's okay. Not everyone likes the same thing, Lucy. It doesn't mean one person is right or wrong. We're all different. What a boring world it would be if we were all exactly alike." "Do you remember what's really important?" Papageno asked. "Yes, Papa. Even if we are different from others on the outside, we all have a heart with feelings on the inside." And so Lucy remembers this while she's at school, towards the end of the book, when Ralph is stuck up on the monkey bars after Ralph's been bullying her this entire time. And she originally goes over there to tell Ralph what she really thinks of him and how mean he's been to her. And then she decides that Ralph has a heart with feelings too, and that he would probably rather not feel that way, or she should not be mean to him like he was to her. So she chooses to act by the golden rule. And then throughout the book, there are 3 stereotypes we can gather from this book. There's the bullied, the bully himself, and the crowd. So Lucy is the bullied one. And her story begins with a friend on a bus. And they're coloring and laughing and having a good old time. And then once Lucy starts to be bullied, she becomes more distant from Harriet, her friend. When she returns home, her grandpa notices something's different, but when he asks her, she doesn't tell him what's wrong. And then it mentions something about her having a hard time falling asleep at night. So it talks about different characteristics that we notice in students being bullied. And then the next day, when the bullying continues, she doesn't want to tell the teacher because she's afraid to be known as a tattletale. And she begins to play at recess by herself, so just furthering the distance between herself and others. The second stereotype is Ralph, who was the bully. Very little is known about Ralph, but when Harriet and Lucy were on the bus, it says that he was sitting on the next seat alone, staring out the window and rolling his eyes at them. And then one day when Lucy accidentally trips him at story time, that's when the bullying began, and Ralph just decided to take his anger out on her. And the third and final stereotype is the crowd. During the story, the crowd is mentioned multiple times. When Ralph is bullying Lucy, they're there on the guidelines, and you can tell they don't like what Ralph is doing, but they don't stand up for Lucy either. And so then when Ralph is stuck on the monkey bars, they're all like, "Oh, that's so funny, Ralph's getting what he deserves," whatever. But these 3 stereotypes are excellent examples to talk about in the classroom. I would definitely use this book in my classroom because it provides excellent opportunities to talk about those stereotypes and how students can react in those different situations, especially the bullied and the crowd, and how those 3 the students that fit those 3 stereotypes might be feeling, whether it's hurt or loneliness or just not sure what to do. And then talking about how the crowd can step in and help, and how the teacher is supposed to be there to help the students who are being bullied and not to be afraid to talk to us and stuff like that. And also talks about the golden rule, and it gives us excellent examples of how to act that out. So overall, I really like this book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It's super cute, very wholesome, and has an excellent theme throughout the whole book, so I highly recommend. Thanks for watching.